Hi everybody, it's Ramona here from Connect to Your Angels. I am so sorry in the delay in getting this message out to you all for this week. However, if you've been following the news, you will know that the city of Calgary, Alberta, where I live, experienced some devastating flooding last week, and I do want to thank everybody for their prayers, for checking in and asking if me and my family are okay. And yes, we are extremely blessed. We have been fine not to have been directly affected, but as you can imagine, there are many in the city who have lost homes, who have lost small businesses, who have been definitely impacted by this and are experiencing loss and devastation right now. So I do ask you to please continue to send your prayers and thoughts towards them. If you are in the city of Calgary, I hope that you are, okay, that you have whatever it is that you need, that you have not been directly impacted. But what has been wonderful to witness is just how much of a sense of community the city has and how people are pulling together, people who have opened their homes to friends, family, and strangers, for those who were needing to evacuate, etc. So we are starting to recovery, but it is going to be a long effort. It's going to take a lot of time. But yes, we are fine, and we are trying to do our best to help the others who need help. So again, my apologies in the delay, and of course with moving, that also definitely impacted my timeline and being able to find what I need to be able to do these videos. So I have located my deck of angel cards here that we'll use today, and we'll go ahead and get started. So this will be the reading for June 24th through to the 30th. And already this month has just gone by in a blink. I'm completely shocked that it's almost July, but I guess with moving that does consume a lot of time. And so yes, the month just sort of flew right by in front of my eyes. So we'll go ahead, and as always, we'll draw 3 cards and we'll see what the angel's message is for this coming week, or this week that we're in now. So we'll go ahead and shuffle, and we'll pick one. I'm going to do Tuesday, this one for the middle of the week, and this one for the end of the week. Alright, so today, which is Monday, and tomorrow, Tuesday, we have prioritize. There's Archangel Metatron. And I will read you the message on the card. It says, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get motivated and organized. I think many people are feeling a sense of overwhelm, especially those in Calgary definitely are feeling overwhelmed. Their schedules, their routines have been completely thrown off. And for a lot of people, it's like they have so much, they look around and there's just so many things that sort of need their attention. They don't even know where to start. And it's actually kind of paralyzing when you have that much stuff, right? You don't know where to even begin. It's just very overwhelming. So if you work with your angels, you can ask them actually to help you prioritize, to help give you that clear vision or that clear sight of what you really need to focus on first. Because when you have a monumental task, sometimes it's easier to step back and break it into smaller pieces that are then more manageable. So that way you know to get this overall thing done, you need to do A, B, C, D. So you can start with A and you kind of work your way through that and you get that done, and then you think, yeah, that wasn't so bad, I got that checked off, and you can cross that off your list, and then you move on to B, and you feel a sense of momentum. So you feel good about doing something. You're seeing that momentum, you're seeing things happen, you don't feel so stuck, and that just helps you to get even more fired up about getting that task completed. So a lot of people don't think to work with their angels in order to help them prioritize their to-do list, but honest to goodness, you can actually do that. And all you have to do is just take some time where you're not going to be disturbed and put that out there. Say, help me, angels, what is the main thing I need to focus on right now? And see what comes to you, right? You'll get a sense, a gut feeling, maybe a thought, a knowingness about something, and that will help to guide you to where you need to start. And if you are feeling very overwhelmed, ask that question when you're outside. Going outside helps you to shut off from everything that's going on in your lives and helps you also to have a better connection with spirit. You are able to tune into them better in the outside, in the natural environment. So go for a short walk or take a stroll or do whatever. Even just standing with your bare feet in the grass, and you've heard me say that before, is very grounding and helps you just to quickly turn off from that feeling of overwhelm that you might have. Okay, so you can use them to really help you with that Monday and Tuesday. Into the middle of the week, we have angel therapy, which really ties in with the other card, because I'm just going to go back to this card for a minute. The imagery in this card, you can see that they are sort of like offering up in a bowl, right? They're, have that in there. You can do that when you start to feel overwhelmed and you have emotions that are, worry, anxiety, fear, you can offload those things to the angels and say, angels, you take this. I don't want these feelings, because when you have those sort of lower vibrating energy feelings, then you're really blocking your ability to manifest good things into your life, right? So you don't want to have that. So you want to offload it to them and give that to them, so that then you have space to bring in the good. And that really echoes what this message is, angel therapy, for the middle of the week. The message on the card actually says, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So that is really, like I said, echoing kind of that imagery of the first card. So a lot of people work with their angels, asking for stuff, having things come this way, right? Bring me this, bring me that, whatever. And then they don't realize that the relationship works the other way as well, that you can offload things. So just remember that when you have those cares and worries, give them to the angels and allow them to remove that from you. And again, a note about worry, turn it into prayers, because worry is a low vibrating emotion that just, like I said, it blocks your ability to manifest. But if you were to take your worry and turn it into prayer, then that changes the whole energy of that situation, so that you can then manifest even quicker. So all you have to do is say, God, angels, please help me with whatever it is that you're worried about. And that turns that worry into a prayer, so they can bring you what it is you need, and they can bring it to you much more quickly than if you were worrying and stuck in that low vibrating energy. Okay, does that make sense? So remember that for Wednesday and Thursday. If situations come up that you feel anxious about, that you feel worried about, that you feel heavy-hearted about, offload it to them, okay? And then for the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have the leadership card. Leadership. See that trumpet in there? In this card right here? Right here. Some of you are feeling called. You're feeling called to step it up, to move in a different direction, to move into more of a leadership role. And if that's the feeling that you've been getting, then this is your validation that yes, you are on the right track. That is the angels nudging you, pushing you into that place, because that's part of your path and purpose. So the message on the card says it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So if that's something you've been feeling, like I said, guided to do, then this is them saying, yes, please listen to that guidance that we've been giving you. This is your time now to step up into that position of leadership and to move forward with that. And often people hesitate because, when they move forward in that direction, we don't know how things are going to turn out. If you haven't had that type of experience before, the voice in your head will probably kick in and say, well, you don't have enough experience. People aren't going to follow you. You don't really know what you're doing. You're going to hear all kinds of stuff like that. That's your ego again, trying to keep you in your nice little comfort zone, doesn't want to push you out of that. It likes it where it is, whereas the angels deliberately push you out of your comfort zone so you can grow, right? So it may feel a little uncomfortable, a little bit different. You might have some anxiety feelings about stepping into that position of leadership. But if you've been feeling nudged to do that, then you have to know that is coming from spirit and they're pushing you in that direction for a reason. You're meant to do that. So try to let go of the fear. Work with Archangel Michael, who removes our fears, and ask him to get that away from you. So again, you can offload those things to Archangel Michael. Say, take this fear from me, or give me the courage and the confidence I need to stand in my true power and assume this leadership position. And you can do that. And in addition to working with Michael, work with your own personal guardian angels, but Michael especially, because he again is the archangel that removes fear and gives you courage and confidence. All right, so looks like a good week ahead. And I'm happy to report we do have sunny skies here in Calgary, and we're, fingers crossed, hoping it stays. We do appreciate all the prayers that you're sending through to all the people of the city, and that's not just Calgary, surrounding areas as well. Canmore, High River were hit very hard, Bragg Creek, now Medicine Hat. There's other communities throughout southern Alberta who are directly impacted as well. So please continue to send your prayers and thoughts to everybody there, and to all the Calgarians who are here and who are already volunteering. Blessings to you for doing so. We appreciate it, whether you're actually on the ground helping others or collecting donations of non-perishable food items and hygienic items for the families who have been affected. That is all wonderful, and we thank you so much for that. So namaste, wishing you all well, and I will see you here next week. I'm hoping to finally have my new healing space set up by next week, so that next week's video I will be reporting live from there and doing the reading right from my brand new healing space, which I'm very excited about. So stay tuned for that. All right, so take care everybody, and have a wonderful week. Take care.